Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Exos Double Small Semi-Flush. This is the 126501. Also larger sizes of this. There's also pendants, like dining room pendants, that are pretty large, 23 inches, 28 inches, that can come down from the ceiling and go over your dining room table, as well as glass versions of this that can go over your counter in your kitchen or your kitchen island that are really great too. Check them out too. Let's get into details on this. So overall height 12.2 inches high, diameter is coming in at 16.1. That's a metal to metal measurement. The inner shade on this is actually the outer shade excuse me, is a 15-inch. Little detail there. Let's get into those shades really quick. So you have got two shades. You have an inner shade, which is going to be natural white Anna. That's a pure white. That's going to be a 10-inch shade. The bottom is 10.5, the top is 10.5, and then the height coming in at 6.5. The outer shade, that is going to be your 15-inch. So we've got 15 on the bottom diameter, 15 top diameter, coming in at 7 inches. So that should take care of your shade. And you'll see a pull-down menu that'll give you some options for fabric there. Don't be afraid to email us. Actually, yeah, you can email on the page. There's a chart, and then whatever's up there as far as the pull-down menu goes, you can email little swatches, 4 little swatches, and we'll mail them out to you. Very cool. Why don't we talk about the glass diffuser on the bottom of this? So once you get this all up, at the very end, you're going to be putting in a diffuser. That's the reason you don't see any bulbs. To show you more information about this, we're going to look at the installations instructions really quick now. So if you're on the page for this, on that side of the page, look at the installations instructions PDF. Click on that link for me. Kind of lost my train of thought there for a second. So click on that, open it up. It's going to show you how to put things together, which is super simple. It's going to show you information about the canopy. That's a flat part that goes over your 4-inch junction box, 6.25 inches in diameter. This is slope ceiling adaptable to 45 degrees. There's a knuckle just above it where it meets that canopy that's going to allow this to kind of bend just a little bit if you need it to make it slope ceiling adaptable to 45 degrees. Okay, going back to that canopy idea, it's going to show you the other side of the canopy and how it goes over your J-box. So it's something you should check out if you get a chance. It's also going to show you the setup of the sockets inside, and on this one it's coming straight down. So something else you want to see. It's only 6 pounds. It's super light, so you don't have to worry about any of that kind of stuff. The glass diffuser is frosted. There's going to be a little gap all the way around it where it meets the rest of the fixture, and that allows air to get inside there and cool the bulb. The other thing about it is it's going to also be installed so the dome is going up like this. I've seen these installed where the dome is going the wrong way, and we don't want that, so make sure you put it in correctly. It's going to be using a medium base socket facing down, like I said before. A19 is going to be the recommended bulb size. These are A19 bulbs here, and we have all grown up with this. They've been around forever. So you can get these in different types. If you want to stick with an incandescent, you can go up to 100 watts if you still want to do that. But if you want to do LEDs, these are the old school ones. These are the slightly newer ones. These are called phosphorus LEDs, and I kind of like these a lot because they tend to throw light in all directions. This one actually has a little bit of a place here that doesn't let it get light going that way. So anyway, let's talk about this for a second. So I picked these up at Walmart in Vermont. So if I can get them, you can get them. And I have found these up to 100 watt, actually I take it back, 150 watt equivalent at that Walmart when I was in there. But you can find them online. You can go to Ace Hardware or True Value Hardware or Home Depot or Lowe's or any of those places. Even my grocery store sells these here. And if my grocery store sells these here, they are available everywhere. So anyway, you can get, there's no limit when you get into the size, well, the amount of light coming out of it until you get to the size and the light equivalent. So when you get to an A19, like I said before, the most I've found was 150 watt equivalent out there in the marketplace. You might be able to do better than that, but I think that's a lot of light coming out of this little guy. And they're going to offer these to you in different colors of light. We talk about it in every single video. 2700 Kelvin is super yellow. That's going to be kind of on the setting sun side. They're going to offer these to you in something called daylight, and daylight sounds like it should be a warm light, but it's not. That's that overcast sky on an afternoon. It's also going to be that kind of hospital waiting room light. That's that blue-white light that some people do not like. I'm not a big fan of it myself. What I like is warm white or soft white. That's the light coming down on my hands right here, and that's 3000 Kelvin. That's what we use in our showroom because it mimics the light of an incandescent bulb that I grew up with. I think it's a nice a very nice light. Also a dimmable fixture without any problem. Just make sure you buy dimmable bulbs. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below. So scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart. So you can click on dark smoke. You can click on soft gold. Doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing lots of different things in that finish. You can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. In those same red tabs, you're going to see a What's on Display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.